time these two teams saw each other in the postseason. Allen came on top 56-53 back then, almost 7 years ago. How does it go here tonight from Coppell High School? Both teams, Anstey on the tip, and is going to get snagged up by Bug Edwards. Driving, no good on the finish. Going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Allen ball. Nice attack right off the bat there by Edwards. Just wasn't able to finish it. And it's going to be a full court press for Duncanville coming out to start this game.
Yeah, we talked about tempo and how these guards can handle the pressure. Straight man-to-man by Duncanville.
This is Allen's number 3, Nehemiah Lawrence. Lawrence going down low to Thomas Jr., the UNT commit. Pump fakes, wants to go down to Trent Payne. Payne, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Caden Harris. This is Beckham Black. Black's gonna hand it off there to Hunt Jr. He wants to go over to Edwards. Edwards loses it, and it's gonna get stolen away by Lawrence. Lawrence down to Shannon. Shannon for the triple, and it's good. Allen starts the night from downtown.
Good job. Then we talk about transition, and there's another steal.
Oh, and a steal by the Eagles. Another one for Shannon. Bang! Antoine Shannon, the 6'4" senior, gets the night started off with 2 triples.
Points off of defense, just like we talked about. 2 bangs in a row there by Shannon. Duncanville's got to settle down.
Christopher Hunt Jr. at the top of the keys, averaging about 14 points per game. One of the better scorers on this Duncanville unit. Now they've got it to the big Caden Harris. Harris loses the ball. Allen's got it. Allen down on the hardwood, and they're able to get it out to Antonio Shannon.
That's 2 turnovers and 3 possessions.
Shannon's going coast to coast. Shannon no good on the layup. It's down on the hardwood. Black's going to snag it up. Now it's a fast break 3v2 for Duncanville. Edwards drives. Edwards no good once again. Rebounded by Thomas.
Shannon came up limping, partner, after that layup. Looked like he didn't know if he wanted to dunk it or lay it in, but dragging that leg around a little bit. Let's hope he's okay.
Nehemiah Lawrence, one of the smaller guys on the court, gets it down low to Thomas Jr. And DeAndre Thomas Jr. hits the nice fadeaway jumper.
8-0 to start, and here comes Duncanville.
And a nice drive and finish there by Christopher Hunt Jr.
Don't turn your head, partner. You're gonna miss a score. That's how quick these guys are going up and down.
Both of these teams are lightning fast up and down the court. Trent Payne here with it. Wants to go to Thomas, doesn't see the opening. Now he's going to go out to the other Shannon, Antonio Shannon. Drops it down to Thomas. Thomas Jr., strong finish at the block.
Good job of going from his left to his right, and was able to finish after the good pass.
6 points for Antoine Shannon, the other 4 for DeAndre Thomas Jr. to get the scoring started off tonight for Allen. Nice pass down low to Caden Harris.
And that's good ball movement there. And Duncanville just needs to settle down, and they'll be fine offensively.
Lawrence right back the other way. Gonna hand it off. Thomas Jr. for 3, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Bug Edwards. Caden Harris, he's gonna get fouled, and that'll be our first one of the game. First personal, first team foul for Allen. That's gonna go on Antoine Shannon, the 6'4" senior.
How impressive it is to watch Caden Harris bring the ball up at the point, just a sophomore. Not scared at all, that's impressive.
The 6'4" forward got the start tonight in the state semifinal. Already contributing early. He gets the inbound here. He hands it off to the other sophomore, Beckham Black. Beckham Black, step back triple. No good, in and out. Out of bounds, and they're going to say Allen's. Trent Payne was the last one to have a hand on that ball. It'll stay with Duncanville.
Really nice job that time by Gary Jones, battling for that offensive rebound and getting the ball back for Duncanville.
4:44 left to play in the opening quarter. Inbound into Edwards. Harris over to Hunt Jr. Back to Edwards. Wants to go down low to Harris. Harris nearly loses control. Regains it. Spin move. Right-handed. No good.
Just good defense at the rim there.
Right back the other way. Jumper. No good. But Thomas puts it back in for the Eagles.
just out battling on the offensive rebound there. It's a great job by DJ Thomas.
Here comes Beckham Black trying to put a poster down, but he wasn't able to convert. Rebounded by Allen. Triple, back the other way for Shannon, no good. Edwards has it, back to Black. Beckham Black tosses it in, moving it around into the corner. Driving, jumper, in. Christopher Hunt Jr. converts that time for the Panthers to make it a 12-6 game.
Hunt's got 4.
3:45 left to play in the first. Antoine Shannon gets it into Thomas. Thomas, that big 6'7" frame, he's taking advantage of it here early on against Duncanville. Now he gets it off to the smallest guy on the court, Lawrence. Back to Thomas at the top of the key.
Good defense here, but good backdoor cut.
And a nice steal. No, Caden Harris lost it. And it's going to be a 3, up and good for Allen. It's Nnamdi Ubomwikwe. And a timeout. Or is it, did they call a timeout? I think there might have been a miscommunication there. Ubomwikwe with the triple. Allen up 15-6, 3:14 left to play in the first. We're back to play here. Inbound to Edwards. Allen also with a bit of a press.
Man-to-man, just like Duncanville.
Beckham Black, nice crossover there. Off to Harris. Edwards gonna let it fly. That's nothing but net.
It's the first time he had any room, and he pulled the trigger from 3 and nothing but net.
Caden Edwards from downtown. Triple back the other way for Allen. No good. Rebounded by Duncanville's Gary Jones. Edwards to Harris in the corner. Wide open 3. Back-to-back triples for the Panthers now.
Talk about tempo, buddy. You can see now Duncanville starting to get in the groove.
One possession game. Shannon lets it fly. Oh, wow. That's good. Back the other way for Antoine Shannon for 3. Both teams red hot from beyond the arc here in this one. Nice pass down low and an easy finish for Christopher Hunt Jr.
It's good ball movement there, finding the open man, and that's the last possession. Duncanville tried to speed up Allen, but the 3 just shut him down.
Lawrence lets the floater go. No good. Rebounded by Black. He's going to toss it down court to Hunt Jr. What a pass there. Hunt Jr. finishes with the left hand. Oh, what a beauty that pass was by Beckham Black.
Hunt Jr. now with 8 points, contributing mightily for this Duncanville team.
Minute 40 left to play in the first. Thomas matched up with Jones. Thomas crossover. Back to Shannon. He's going to let it fly again. Oh, my goodness. Antoine Shannon is in fuego from 3-point range. Right back the other way. Nice attack by Edwards for Duncanville. And out of bounds. That was a block by Duncanville. It'll go with the Eagles underneath their own basket. 21-18 your score. Minute 16 left to play in the first. I can hardly keep up with the speed of these two teams.
You just can't turn your head at all. And Allen just shooting the ball unbelievably. And if you're Duncanville right now, all you're wanting to do is hang in there, because it's going to be really difficult for Allen to continue to shoot the 3 ball like they are.
Duncanville communicating defensively as Allen inbounds it underneath their own basket. Nice toss in. Shannon for 3, top of the key, no good. Tipped around. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say Beckham Black was the last one to touch it. It stays with Allen.
Well, each ball, every ball just being contested by so hard, isn't it? Just almost inside a minute. Unbelievable. Back and forth.
Inbound for the Eagles. Handoff 3. Good! Nnamdi Ubomwikwe with his second 3 of the quarter. Harris goes into the corner to Xavier Lawson for the triple, no good. Harris fighting for the rebound, but it's snagged up by the Eagles. 45 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. Allen back on the attack. Triple is good again. This time it's Khalil Walker.
Off the bench, Walker knocks down a three. My goodness, what shooting.
The Eagles absolutely electric, and now a block by Trent Payne. Payne on the attack. Payne, spin move. Payne, pass down low. And the finish by Isaiah Dozier.
Payne doing it on both ends of the court there. Beautiful dish after the block shot.
It's back up to a double-digit lead for the Eagles. Beckham Black, spin move, finish, and a foul. Foul's going to go on number 2 for Allen, Antoine Shannon. That's going to be his second personal, second team foul. 6 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter.
Gotta watch that now with Shannon, 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Shannon, though, 12 points in the first quarter as well.
All threes.
Beckham Black, no good on his first free throw. This was a 3-point game, what felt like 30 seconds ago, Pete. And now all of a sudden, Allen just got red hot from beyond the arc, and they're back up by 11.
And again, they're doing an offense being created by the defense. Duncanville trying to hurry them up, play faster. They keep knocking down threes.
Black with that Allen. Oh, we got a lane violation on Allen. Black's going to get another shot.
Young sophomore, maybe feeling a little bit of the nerves. Third chance here. There we go.
Black able to get one in. His first point of the game. Ten-point game, 6 seconds on the clock. Can Allen get one off here? 3, 2, drive, layup, no good. And that's how our opening quarter will come to an end. It's a 10-point lead for the Allen Eagles. A spot in the state championship game is on the line. We're going to go ahead and take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching a Champion Sports production of UIL Playoff Basketball on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
In a 4x4 by you.
It's Coppell High School. You're watching a Champion Sports production of UIL Playoff Basketball on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. It's the 6A Division I state semifinal between number 2 Allen and number 6 Duncanville. At the end of the first quarter, the Eagles have a double-digit 10-point lead, starting with the ball this quarter as well, and Trent Payne's going to drive with a right-handed finish in his first points of the game on the board.
Good job getting the ball to Payne, and he's just so fast getting to the basket, he's able to knock it down.
In case you missed that first quarter, it was a 3-point game at one point with Duncanville trailing, but then all of a sudden, the Allen Eagles went absolutely ballistic from 3-point range, knocking down shots left and right to take a double-digit lead. But there's a triple back the other way for the Panthers. It's Gary Jones.
Finding the open man, Jones able to step into the corner and knock down the three for his first points of the game.
Duncanville able to slow down the bleeding.
Oh,
that's an NBA level 3 right there, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Edwards. That was some confidence by Trent Payne to let that one fly, and it almost went in. Beckham Black on the drive, has an open lane. Left-hander blocked by Payne, his second block of the game. Goes down low to Thomas.
Oh, what a
nice
pass.
handoff. Antoine Shannon with 14 in the game. Converts once again on the easy finish off the assist from Thomas Jr. It's back up to an 11-point lead. Edwards, triple, top of the key. It's money. Edwards with 8 in the game. Knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Eagles. 6.5 left to play in the second quarter. It's a sold-out game here tonight at Coppell High School. A spot in the state championship on the line. The winner will play the victor of Bel Air and Brennan, who are also playing right now. We'll keep you updated on how that one finishes as the night goes on. Eagles want to lob it down low to Thomas, but a nice steal by Edwards to keep that one in play. Edwards now on the attack. Right-handed jumper on the move as well. It is difficult to explain how hard of a shot that is to hit for Edwards.
You can't give him any room, and the left-hander came through right there, going right, throwing it up with the left hand.
Edwards, the leading scorer for Duncanville. He's averaging over 26 points a game coming into tonight.
Look out.
Oh, and Thomas lost control of the basketball there. An uncharacteristic turnover by Allen, and Duncanville gets it back.
First turnover against Allen there, and it's this Duncanville defense that's starting to turn up the heat a little bit.
Harris into the corner to Gary Jones. Back to Harris. Harris spin move. He's got a drive on his hands. Harris, right-hander, no good. Nice defense and a rebound by Shannon. Lawrence, step back triple. No good. Rebounded, no. Knocked out of bounds by Shannon. And they say Duncanville ball, but man, some fancy footwork there by the 5'6" Nehemiah Lawrence to give himself room to pop a step back three.
He just wants to be part of the scoring. Has not scored yet, but doing a great job of managing the game.
Both these teams have it all. Great defense, great ball handling, great coaching, great offensive playmakers. Edwards lets it fly from deep again. No good. Beckham Black goes in for the rebound, but what a save there by Payne.
Look out.
Oh, and we've got a collapse. They're going to let this one go, and we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball. Things getting a little feisty out there. Both these teams want this bad, Pete.
Yeah, and I like what the referees are doing. They're going to let them play, partner, but they're going to let him play until it gets to the point where it's a bit too much, and I like the no call on the loose ball.
Inbound into Christopher Hunt Jr. Hunt Jr. Pop three.
That's
money. Hunt Jr.'s got 11 in the first half for Duncanville. And the Panthers back down by 3.
Just like that, a three-point game.
We started the quarter with a 10-point lead for Allen. Thomas down low. Payne, fade away. It's good. Back the other way, Hunt Jr., coast to coast, and one! Oh my goodness! If you don't like that, you don't like Texas high school basketball.
It's all about transition, and Hunt Jr. just beating everybody down the court, the sophomore, getting to the basket, and that time has a chance for an N1.
3-point game. Duncanville now with an and one opportunity with Christopher Hunt Jr. at the charity stripe to put one more on the board. And you can hear this crowd is absolutely electric here tonight at Coppell.
Having fun.
I mean, how often do you see bangers in a high school student section trying to distract a free throw shooter?
This is greatness. Not many seats left. They sold all the tickets. Didn't disappoint, that's for sure.
Hunt Jr. converts the and one opportunity. Duncanville down by 2.
Young man has 14 points in the first half.
35-33, 4.5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Duncanville comes into tonight on a 9-game win streak. Allen, in the other hand, 26-game win streak. Both of these teams have been playing red-hot basketball heading into the postseason. It only continued heading into the playoffs, beating their opponents leading up to this game by an average of 20 points or more. And it's all led here tonight at Coppell High School. Duncanville on the full-court press. They're all over Thomas. He's able to break it. Thomas, attack from behind, and they're going to hit a foul that time around.
That is the first team foul, first team foul in the quarter against Duncanville. And we mentioned how these officials are letting them play. A lot of physicality, but that one had the ball.
Yeah, and they call that one on Beckham Black, the sophomore. That's his first team foul of the game for Duncanville. Payne inbounds it in here to Ubawike. He hands it off to Lawrence. It's Thomas, the UNT commit. Hands it back off to Lawrence. Allen slowing things down on this possession. Drive no good by Lawrence. Harris on the fast break. Harris attacks. No good. It rolls in and out. Wow. Rebounded by Ubawike. Ubawike behind the back. Ubawike, no good. Rebounded by Payne. Payne out to Lawrence.
That offensive rebound is it just shows how fast they are. Payne came from the foul line and got that basketball.
Payne backing down Jones. Jones gets the steal. Gary Jones over to Edwards. Edwards, step back, three, no good. He didn't take it. He hands it off to Lawson. Man, Edwards had me thinking he was going to pop that shot.
Long
Beckham
three.
Black lets it go. Beckham Black with Ubawike in his grill. Knocks it down from three.
First Duncanville lead in the basketball game.
And the Panthers up by one. Thomas to Lawrence. Lawrence, pump fakes. Blocked by Black. Stolen again by Jones, his second in a row. Black, pop three, no good. Rebounded by Trent Payne. 2:45 left to play in the second quarter. Neither team is taking their foot off the gas. Harris with the steal. Three straight steals now by the Duncanville defense. Black to Edwards for three. Harris with the tip back in. And now a timeout by Allen. Duncanville up by three all of a sudden, 38-35 with 2:24 left to play in the second. We'll take a short break and be right back. Court Street following a timeout by the Allen Eagles. First timeout of the game for either team. We get back to play as the Duncanville Panthers have just secured their first lead of the night. They're up by three, 38-35 with 2:20 left to play here in the second quarter of tonight's state semifinal matchup in 6A Division I. This is Nehemiah Lawrence moving it around to Khalil Walker. Now to Antonio Shannon. Shannon looking for an opening. Picks it up. Nearly losing it there was Isaiah Dozier. Allen maintains.
The Duncanville defense, as I mentioned a little bit ago, partner, really turning up the heat, making everything difficult.
This is Ubawike. Ubawike down to Dozier. Dozier, middle of the paint, puts a shot up, no good. Ubawike tried to get the rebound, he wasn't able to come up with it, but a steal by Lawrence. Lawrence and one! Oh my goodness! It's the 5'6" guard Nehemiah Lawrence making a play for the Eagles.
He played that perfectly, slow played it from behind, and what a nice play finishing too. What a nice job of finishing that.
When Allen needed a bit of a spurt there, Pete, Nehemiah Lawrence comes flying in with the steal and score on the and one as well. Standing at just 5'6", he's easily the shortest guy on either roster, but he makes up for it with just some pure skill and playmaking ability. And that's tipped out of bounds by Caden Harris, so even though Lawrence misses the free throw, Allen's going to get another opportunity at it. Down by one. Inbound into Dozier. Hands it off to Lawrence. Less than a minute and a half left to play here in the second. Lawrence picks it up. He's got to get rid of it. Off to Shannon. Antonio Shannon down to Dozier at the block. Dozier backing down Harris. Puts up a hook shot and it's in.
Boy, he just put his back to the basket, able to finish back down the defender. They take the lead back.
39-38. Eagles reclaim the lead. Hunt Jr. on the attack against Dozier. Nice shot off the glass.
He's got 16 in the first half, partner. My goodness, is he playing well.
He averages about 14 points per game. He's beaten that average here in the first two quarters. 40 seconds left in the second. It's Lawrence. Allen thinking about maybe trying to hold this till the last shot possibly.
Yeah, but Duncanville going to come out and get him. Not just going to let him dribble it off. You see Hunt coming out and making him move the basketball before he gets the 5-second count.
Ubawike against Gary Jones, 20 seconds left. Back to Lawrence, and it does look like the Eagles want to hold this for the last shot, down by a point. 10 seconds. 5. Lawrence on the drive, fadeaway jumper.
Oh
my goodness. Nehemiah Lawrence with the fadeaway. And a timeout? No, they say the clock ran out. And Allen off a jump shot fadeaway by the 5'6" Nehemiah Lawrence claim a 1-point lead heading into the locker room. And I think we've got a special one on our hands here tonight, partner.
What a play by Lawrence. Crowd is electric. These teams are feeding off of it. It's going to come down to who can control the basketball best during this crunch time. First 5 minutes of third quarter is huge.
And as we get started here in the third quarter, Allen will have the first possession of the second half. A spot in the state championship on the line here tonight. Thomas Jr. on the drive, right-hander, no good. Tried to get his own rebound, and oh man. I'm a bit confused by that one. It really did look like DeAndre Thomas Jr. was the last one to touch that basketball, but they say it stays with Allen.
Tough call there, and we'll go to the videotape. We don't have videotape, just kidding, but he'll see if he can finish here against the smaller guy.
Thomas Jr. going to go back up with it again. Great defense by Gary Jones, and it's a rebound by Duncanville's Christopher Hunt Jr. Nice pass down low to Jones. Easy right-handed finish.
Outstanding pass that time, and Jones was able to finish, and back and forth we go. The lead goes to Duncanville.
The triple no good, but a nice putback there by Antoine Shannon, who's now got 16 in the game. Allen maintains the 1-point lead.
Both teams just playing man-to-man, straight, old-fashioned man-to-man defense.
Harris open for the triple. No good. Shannon with the rebound. Trent Payne lets it fly from deep. No good, and rebounded by Christopher Hunt Jr.
Boy, did he get up for that rebound.
Man, Hunt Jr., even though he's only at 6'1", he's a great rebounder. Out to Beckham Black for the triple, and it's good from downtown.
Great ball movement leads to the open corner three, and the youngster Black can knock it down.
2-point lead for the Panthers. Antoine Shannon over to Payne. Payne, spin move, drives. Beckham Black got a hand on that basketball, and that's going to be a travel on Trent Payne. What defense that time by the sophomore.
Great defense that time by Beckham Black, and here they come again.
Down court to Edwards. Edwards pops the triple. Money!
Duncanville getting a little space here, up 5. Their biggest lead in the game, partner. Crucial part of the game for Allen.
13 points for Bug Edwards. Nehemiah Lawrence nearly lost the ball there, has to toss it out to Payne. They're going to give it in the block to Thomas Jr. Using that big 6'7" frame, but he's got Lawrence wide open for 3. No good, but Black's going to tip it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. I like the look there by Thomas, distracting the defense, got it out to Lawrence, just wasn't able to sink that one.
Battle underneath the basket, my goodness.
Got it into Payne. Payne on the drive, out to Shannon. Shannon pump fakes, wants to go back out to Payne, but Payne wasn't ready for it, and that's a turnover by Allen, and a timeout by the Eagles. Allen going to try to regroup here early on in the first half. We'll go ahead and take a short break. You're watching a Champion Sports production of UIL Playoff at Coppell High School. Following a timeout by Allen, the Duncanville Panthers now hold a 5-point lead here early in the third quarter, 48-43. 5:40 left to play in the third.
7-2 run to start the half for Duncanville.
Beckham Black here at the top of the key with him. Wow, Black. And another one good for Duncanville.
And a
but
steal.
a steal. Beckham Black on the attack. Hunt Jr. for the triple. He's fouled on the shot, and he's going to head to the free throw line. Trent Payne going to get hit with the foul that time, and a great job by Hunt Jr. to get the shot up, draw the foul. Now he's headed to the charity stripe for the very rare 3-shot opportunity.
Well, I'm telling you, if he knocks down that 3, this place goes nuts. Absolutely nuts. Now he's going to get 3 foul shots. Or they just, well, only 2. Let's see.
They might have said that Hunt Jr.'s foot was on the line, so this might be just 2 shots.
No, the 2 fingers are back up, so he's going to give him 3. I thought that's the right call, partner.
No, I agree. From what we saw, it looked like it was behind the line. So this is 3 shots here for Christopher Hunt Jr. He's 2 for 2 so far. And all of a sudden, at one point in the first half, the Allen Eagles had an 11-point lead. And now Duncanville about to claim their first double-digit lead of the game.
Boy, this Christopher Hunt Jr. has been the difference in this game already. Looking for port 19 with 5 minutes left in our third quarter.
And he goes 3 for 3 from the line that time. Some clutch free throw shots. And now here's the full court press as well by Duncanville. Allen got to find a way to slow things down on the momentum side for the Panthers. They are feeling it on both sides of the ball right now. Lawrence out to Shannon. Shannon lets it fly from deep. And that is nothing but net for Antoine Shannon.
Well, if you needed a big shot, he's going to be the guy that knocks it down. He's got 19 himself.
Had a big first quarter, and now Christopher Hunt Jr. lets it fly from deep again, and a nice rebound by Thomas Jr., the UNT commit. 4.5 minutes left to play in the quarter. Oh, Shannon wanted to go to Nehemiah Lawrence, who was wide open in the corner. Christopher Hunt Jr. knocked it out of bounds, but now Hunt Jr. has to head to the bench because he was hobbling over to the bench there, Pete.
Maybe a cramp, and we won't conjecture, but he took himself out.
Xavier Lawson checks in. 4:31 left to play in the quarter. Duncanville up by 7. Allen with the basketball, though. Thomas Jr. backing down on Jones. Right-hander. Good.
He's just so strong with that right hand, and they needed that basket, and it's back to a 5-point game.
Beckham Black working on Nehemiah Lawrence. Goes out to Caden Harris. He lets it fly from 3. No good. Rolls in and out. Look at Gary Jones. Get the and one on the 6'7" DeAndre Thomas Jr.
Boy, he is playing the game of his life. Outstanding offensive rebound, able to finish, and a chance for another 3-point play.
Gary Jones has been defending DeAndre Thomas Jr. down low all game. Sits at just 6'1", Pete, and he's working on a guy who's got half a foot on him. Huge play there and an and one opportunity for Gary Jones, and he converts now with 8 in the game. It's back up to an 8-point lead for Duncanville. Knocked out of bounds, and they say it's Allen ball. Edwards last one to touch it.
This 4 minutes right here, partner. I said the first 4 minutes of that quarter are huge. This 4 minutes is huge, absolutely important for Allen to stay in touch.
Lawrence working on Edwards. Lawrence draws the foul.
The size advantage, you see what they're trying to do, partner. They're putting the longer defender on Lawrence, trying to make his life miserable. And Edwards so athletic, he's able to keep up with him. That time the bump and the foul, though.
First personal, first team foul for Caden Edwards. They're letting these two teams play physical basketball tonight. There haven't been a lot of fouls called. Nice spin move, right-hander hook, no good. Scrambling for it, both teams. Shannon's got it. Shannon going back up. Shannon's foul. And they're gonna call Gary Jones with the shooting foul that time on Antoine Shannon. Shannon's gonna head to the line for 2 shots. First personal for Gary Jones, second team foul. 3:37 left to play in the quarter.
Unbelievable battle under the basket, and Shannon's able to come away with it. And he'll have a chance for 2 foul shots.
Shannon off the front of the rim on the first. Couple substitutions. Allen's Antonio Shannon checks in for Khalil Walker. Antoine Shannon, good on his second free throw. He's now got 20 on the night. Allen down by 7. Whistles blow, and we're going to get a timeout. Or I think the official stopped play.
Wonder why. Let's see what the.
It was an official stoppage because they had to allow number 1, Xavier Lawson for Duncanville, head off the court into the locker room. So the official stopped play
to
allow
blood.
Lawson to get off the court.
You got blood, and you can see the trainer on the sideline cleaning it up. So you have to clean that up before you continue play.
Yeah, and they got Lawson out of the locker room or off the court as well to address that.
We see if Lawson comes out of the game. We see if who comes back in, and see if Hunt comes back in. Remember, he limped off a minute ago.
3:31 left to play in the third.
He's back out there.
Beckham Black, top of the key. He's working on Isaiah Dozier. Black, just a sophomore, has had a great game so far. Step back triple, and it's a bang for the sophomore, Beckham Black.
Young man's taking the basketball game over here in the third quarter. Lead is stretched to 10.
Back up to a 10-point lead for Duncanville. Foul called. They called that one on Caden Harris that time, it looked like. That's going to be Harris's first personal. Third team foul in the quarter for Duncanville now, and that's going to send Nehemiah Lawrence to the free throw line for 2 shots. In and out. Free throw's been a bit of a tough go here for Allen in this one, with the minimal opportunities they've had at the line. Lawrence hits the second. He's got 5 points in the game. Allen down by 9. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Beckham Black back with it. His older brother Anthony's in the NBA right now, playing for the Orlando Magic, having himself a pretty solid year. Caden Harris gets this one out. Triple is up, no good. That time for Jaron Mitchell. Allen with it. It's Antoine Shannon dribbling it up. And now we might. Christopher Hunt Jr. is hobbling out there. Triple up for Allen, no good. Rebounded by Edwards, and we've got an official timeout again. Christopher Hunt Jr. now hobbling off the court. That's the second time he's maybe cramped up or something there, partner.
Yeah, we're never going to conjecture, but that's what that looks like. And he came off earlier, and then when Xavier Lawson got hurt, he had to come back in, maybe before he had a chance to get enough fluids into it. Let's hope he's okay.
Chris Gooden Jr. Stolen away by the Shannons. Antonio Shannon on the drive, no good. Great defense by Beckham Black. It's down to Edwards. Edwards, Harris with the jam!
Unbelievable pass in the alley-oop, and the roof just came off the gym here at Capel.
11-point lead and another foul for Duncanville. This one's going to go on Jaron Mitchell. 4th team foul in the quarter, and now Duncanville's entering territory where they could put Allen in the bonus.
And if you're Allen, you got to get to the foul. If you can get to the foul line, you got to be able to knock them down.
Trent Payne at the wing. Driving down low, Payne puts up a shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Beckham Black comes up with it. Man, Beckham Black has just found a way to get a hold of a basketball, and now it's lost by Jaron Mitchell. Mitchell, it goes off his leg as he's out of bounds. That's a turnover by Duncanville. Back to the Eagles with 1:50 left to go.
Allen turning up the pressure now defensively as they're down 11. Really have to find a way to get some points. Great job defensively. Now they have to find a way to score. Not easy against Duncanville.
Payne, top of the key, and we may have another official timeout.
More blood? Game's turned into a boxing match.
I think there is a situation where Isaiah Dozier, I think, has a little bit of blood somewhere going on in his nose, and they had to take him off the court. They sent DeAndre Thomas Jr. back in. Trent Payne nearly lost the ball there to Beckham Black. Black with the active hands, got a hand on it again. Payne gets it off to Thomas. Thomas open for three. No good. Rebounded by Caden Harris. Harris down court to Black. Black lets it fly. Bang!
Oh my! Kid's got no conscience.
Beckham Black now going off, and we're going to get another foul by Duncanville. And now this is going to put the Eagles in the bonus. That's the 15th foul. And I think they call that one on number 0, Beckham Black. That would be his second personal. That's going to send Trent Payne to the free throw line for 2 shots. Minute 13 left to go in the quarter here, Pete. So now the fouls for Duncanville very much a factor.
Boy, Beckham Black has just taken over this quarter.
Payne good on the first.
He's been quiet. They've done a good job on Trent Payne. He needs to come alive.
Payne with offers to play at the next level. One of the higher scorers on the team on the season as he misses the second free throw. Rebounded again by Black. Duncanville back on the attack. Nice pass down low. Layup no good as Jaron Mitchell was just coming in a bit too hot to get a good layup in. Minute left to play in the quarter. Lawrence lets the three go. No good. Rebounded by Antonio Shannon. Shannon fouled by Caden Harris, and Shannon's going back to the line. And, you know, Duncanville can get mad. I like these calls. You're grabbing onto jersey. You're grabbing onto the body as guys are going up for shots. You got to have your hands higher up than that.
We talked about it early. It's been really difficult for Allen to continue to shoot the ball as well as they were early. But what they're doing now is just absolutely pounding the offensive boards on these misses, so giving them a chance to stay in the basketball game.
That's Harris's second personal as Antonio Shannon hits the first free throw and his second. Those are Antonio Shannon's first 2 points of the game, and they come at a time when Allen really needed them. Down by 11 in this one with 50 seconds left to play in the third. But who Allen really needs to worry about right now is that young man with the basketball right there. Beckham Black has been in another zone here in the third quarter as he loses the ball there, and it was knocked out of bounds by Dozier, and it'll stay with Duncanville.
And young Beckham Black has to understand this game's going to have some contact. You can't talk to the officials at this level and just let them call the game. He's doing a great job otherwise.
Inbound into Edwards. Edwards loses the ball. Payne's able to save it. Gets it off to Lawrence. It's up to Shannon. Antoine Shannon out to the other Shannon for three. No, it rolls in and out. Stumbling to the hardwood are both teams, and it ends up with the Panthers. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Beckham Black back on the attack. Black with the spin. Black with the drive and a foul. We'll see who this one goes on. It's going to go on number 10. Isaiah Dozier, his first personal.
Beckham Black is electric, my friend. He has taken this basketball game over.
13 foul for the Eagles, and you know, you hit the nail on the head there, Pete. It was a little bit of a slow first half for Beckham Black. He hit a couple of nice shots, but went into the locker room with just 4 points. He's got 11 here in the third quarter. And now we're going to see one of only 3 sophomores on this roster for Duncanville head to the free throw line. And it's Beckham Black.
Watching the interaction between David Peavy and one of our officials, and it's just so professional how the coaches and these officials are getting along. So good to see. Sure, they're going to have objections, but when the conversation was over, they both had a big smile on their face. Just love to see that.
Both coaches have done an outstanding job this year with these 2 squads, David Peavy and Clark Chipolletta. As Black hits his second free throw there.
Now it's 16 in the game.
20 seconds left in the third. Trent Payne dribbling it up. Hands it off to Lawrence, 10 seconds on the clock. Lawrence hit the last shot of the second quarter, goes down low to Payne, and a nice left-handed finish.
Good pass that time.
Duncanville, half-court shot, no good. And the third comes to an end with Duncanville up by 10.
Good pass that time by Lawrence. They need more of that. They're going to have to find a way to slow this Duncanville offense down before we go to the fourth quarter.
65-55. We're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we'll be back with the beginning of the fourth quarter. You're watching a Champion Sports production of UIL Playoff Basketball on Dave Campbell's School. It's Grayson Millett and Pete Nielsen here with you on the call. Egan Cook, our camera operator. It's the 2025 6A Division I state semifinal, entering the fourth. The number 6 Duncanville Panthers lead the number 2 Allen Eagles 65-55. That young man right there, Beckham Black, took over in the third quarter, had 11 points, and nice pass down low to begin the fourth to Caden Harris.
Great cut, but an even better pass that time. Seeing the whole field, the whole court, excuse me.
Harris with 11 in the game. Payne tipped away by Jones. Shannon with it. Hardwood, ball out of bounds. Allen ball. Duncanville up by 12. They have gained control here in the second half. Allen got to find a way to get it back. 1 quarter left to do it. A shot at the state championship on the line. Thomas Jr. no good on the shot, out of bounds. Duncanville ball. Thomas Jr. wanted a foul there. He doesn't get it.
He battles. He's using both hands. This defense is relentless. He is the tallest man on the court, but this defense just will not give him an easy shot.
Lawrence inbounds it to Payne, top of the key. Payne on the drive. Payne right-hander. And it's put back in with the jam by DeAndre Thomas Jr.
Well, that's a big play, but they need to do it on this end. And you can see they're picking up full court now.
He said, you're not going to give me the foul. I'll just put it home myself. Jones for the three. No good. Nice rebound by Trent Payne. Payne on the attack. Payne. Coast to coast, left-hander no good, tipped back in by Antonio Shannon.
Here they come.
Caden Harris loses it, Trent Payne gets the steal. Payne, jump ball. And look at the aggressive defense now by the Allen Eagles, making plays happen here early in the fourth quarter.
Now, you can tell that they're down, down 10. Now they got it to 8. But they're finding ways to get points off of their defense.
Nehemiah Lawrence takes it up. 6.5 minutes left to play in the state semifinal. He wants to go down low to Thomas Jr. He gets it to him, but he's getting double teamed. Up top to Antonio Shannon. Shannon over to the other Shannon for the three. Bang! Antoine Shannon with 23 on the night. It's a 5-point game now. Edwards on the attack. Drops a man to his ankles. Harris open for three. No good. Antonio Shannon with the rebound. Allen right back in the mix, down by 5.
Huge possession here.
Nehemiah Lawrence lets it fly. No good. Off the front of the rim. Caden Harris snags the rebound.
I can't tell you how big of a rebound that is by Caden Harris. Allen crashing the board. Harris able to come up with it.
Hunt Jr. back in the game on the attack. No good. Doesn't get the foul. Nehemiah Lawrence down court to Shannon. Shannon backing down on Jones. Spin move. Right-hander in off the glass.
Might have got away with a travel there, and they turn it over again.
And Edwards can't snag it up. The Allen Eagles crowd is going insane. David Peavy says, you got to settle things down. Settle down. 3-point game. The Allen Eagles are electric right now.
What a run right here. We were at one point, it was a 10-point game. They've run 7 off in a row.
This Allen Eagles team is not 34-1, undefeated in district play, the number 2 team in the state for nothing. They have earned the right to be here. They are well coached by Clark Chipolletta, and Trent Payne makes a move to the basket. It's no good. Rebounded by Caden Harris. Numbers down the court for Duncanville. Edwards step back 3. No good. Allen back at it again.
Everybody taking a deep breath all at once.
Hey, I'm taking a deep breath right now. Lawrence.
Gets the
Spin
big man.
move. Down low. Loses the ball. Hunt Jr. saves it. Edwards snags it up and gets it off to Black.
And
Great
again,
defense.
Caden Harris, what a great job jumping out on a guy that he had 6 inches on, causing the turnover.
4.5 minutes left to play. Beckham Black
That's
back
a
in the
foul.
game,
That's a
and he's
good call.
fouled.
That's a good call.
2 shots coming up for the sophomore who just checked back in. Immediately makes a difference. They're going to call that one on number 3, Nehemiah Lawrence.
Well, the young sophomore really taking the game over, and I think Lawrence is saying, hey, that might have been on the floor, but they're going to let him shoot 2. First one.
No good on the first. This crowd is erupting after every play at this point.
Duncanville with 5 timeouts left. I love how Coach Peavy is waiting and saving them.
Black, good on his second. He's now got 17 on the night. 4:15 left to play in the game. Thomas to Payne. Payne, triple, up, no good. Nice rebound though, and a putback by Nnamdi Ubawike. It's a 2-point game, 4 minutes left. Beckham Black on the drive. Black, right-handed floater, no good. Harris can't put it back in. Lawrence with the rebound. Lawrence on the fast break. Lawrence tosses it into Shannon down low. Working on Hunt Jr.
Oh,
Hunt
great
Jr., what a block. Edwards gonna draw the foul. Nehemiah Lawrence came crashing in that time to bug Edwards, and that's gonna be Lawrence's second personal.
Good call right there. I mean, the little guy is just biting ankles right now, playing so hard.
Second team foul for Allen. Got to keep an eye on that here in a basketball game this close right now. But the Eagles have fought their way back from down 10 to begin the quarter. Edwards tries to go to Jones. Jones lost it out of bounds. Turnover back to the Eagles.
What a good look by Edwards. Just a little bit too much smoke on that one. Jones Jr. could not come. Jones could not come up with it. Another chance for Allen to tie it up. Coming all the way back from 10 down.
Lawrence down to Thomas. Thomas working on Jones, who's done a great job defensively all night.
Foul. Wow.
And a foul on Jones. I think Jones is starting to get a little frustrated. That's going to be his second personal.
Only the first team foul on Duncanville in the quarter.
Back to Thomas on the inbound.
Going right back to him.
Thomas backing him down. Thomas
That's
trips.
a foul.
Thomas draws a foul. And they call it on Gary Harris or Gary Jones again. That's Jones's third personal.
Coach Peavy's got to be careful. He's now on the other side of midcourt. Usually they'll give these coaches some room, especially a big game like this. But you got to be careful.
2 team fouls for both squads. 3:06 left to play.
Oh, they didn't call that a shooting foul, partner.
They did not. Lawrence back to Thomas. Up top, Shannon for 3. Oh, no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. Duncanville basketball.
And I think in lieu of calling a foul, they gave the ball to Duncanville that time. Lots of contact. Ball goes out of bounds. That's one of those could go either way calls.
Yeah, I do honestly like it. Jaron Mitchell had it in both hands, had it punched out by Antonio Shannon. I think that's the right call there.
3 minutes, partner. Hold on.
Stay locked in, people. 2-point basketball game, 3 minutes left. State championship slot on the line. Caden Harris thought about the 3, decides to drive. Left-handed finish is good. And a timeout by Duncanville.
That's a strong finish by the sophomore and a huge basket to give them back that 4-point lead.
We'll keep it right here with you as you're watching.
And to start this quarter, but You can see the Duncanville team right now huddling at half court. You got 2:46 left in this one. A ride down to San Antonio to play in the state championship game at stake.
Season on the line, championship spot down in San Antonio on the line. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Inbound into DeAndre Thomas down low. Thomas, right-handed hook shot is good.
He can get that. If he can get it, they get him the ball in that position, he's almost impossible to stop.
2-point game, Duncanville. Still up by 2 with the basketball. Over to Hunt Jr. Hunt Jr. heels on the half-court line. Got Lawrence nearly getting a steal on him. He gets it off to Edwards. 2 minutes left.
Holding the ball out a little bit.
Edwards drives. Edwards lost the ball.
Loose ball.
And we've got a timeout. David Peavy got a timeout in. This is going to stay with Duncanville. We'll go ahead and take a short commercial break. You're watching a Champion Sports production of the UIL Playoff Basketball on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
There's a time and a place for everything.
As you'll see, projections for the next quarter are...
He shoots, he scores! 2 points for team middle management.
The office is not one of them.
Jack, can I see you in my office?
No pouting, it's your ball. Let's see what you got.
But whirly ball is. For corporate events,
After a quick timeout by Duncanville, we're right back to play with Bug Edwards getting a tip in on the inbound.
That's a nice play. They've been good with Quiet Edwards, down to only 4 points in the second half.
Trent Payne out to Thomas Jr. for 3. No good. It's going to go out of bounds. Duncanville ball.
Wow, the 3. You know, I'm not sure you need that 3 right there. He has a good look, but doesn't go down.
And now we're going to get a timeout by Allen with 1:32 left to play. Duncanville still up by 4. We'll take another commercial break. You're watching a Champion Sports production of a UIL Playoff Basketball on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. Between the Duncanville Panthers and the Allen Eagles.
Not that we don't have enough going on here. I have a third quarter score from down in San Antonio. Bel Air 49, Brennan 36. Wow, didn't expect that score.
Bel Air with a 13-point lead in the fourth quarter at that. Fairly low-scoring one compared to what we've got in front of us here at Coppell High School. Oh, what a steal there by Allen coming right out of the timeout. Trent Payne, Shannon, pump fakes, wide open 3, bang! Antoine Shannon with 28 on the night.
And a steal!
Allen down by 1. Allen's got the steal. It's Shannon who snagged it up. Trent Payne out to the other Shannon.
No!
He is good! Antonio Shannon! Can you believe it?
It's all set up by the defense.
Beckham Black spins.
Foul.
Beckham Black
Oh!
lost the ball. It's Allen Ball. 46 seconds and the Allen crowd is erupting.
No timeout called by Coach Peavy. He's going to let it play out.
He's telling Beckham Black, you don't have to rush that possession. He's trying to encourage his players. Full court press by Duncanville.
Remember what we talked about early, sophomores against seniors
What
playing
a
the game.
steal by Edwards.
As a senior.
Pass down low, right-hander. Good, and 1 for the Panthers. It's Jaron Mitchell when they needed him most.
Yeah, it's 2. What a great steal, and the Allen defender tried to get the block. He's just too far underneath the basket. They have to call the offensive the clock, and oh my goodness, what a play by
Jaron Mitchell.
Jaron Mitchell, who had not scored before that for the game.
That is his first score of the night when they needed him most, and he's at the line for one more to help Duncanville possibly reclaim the lead. 41.8 seconds on the clock in the fourth quarter. 3 team fouls for Allen, 2 for Duncanville. Neither team's really in foul trouble at the moment. Allen's got 2 timeouts left. Duncanville's got 3. This could be the longest 41 seconds you've ever seen in a basketball game right here. This crowd is loud. Mitchell is good. On the and one free throw, Duncanville back up by a point.
Biggest play of young Mr. Mitchell's life.
3-point play is good for his first points of the game. Payne inbounds and into Shannon against the full court press. Antonio Shannon gets it off to Payne. 35 seconds left to play. Trent Payne picks it up. Gets it off to Antonio Shannon. Shannon gives it to Thomas. Thomas at the block against Caden Harris. Now he's getting double teamed. Thomas has to get rid of it. Thomas out to Shannon. Pump fakes. Shannon lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Caden Harris. And Harris sees Coach Peavy call a timeout. Or no, did they call that a foul? I thought Coach David Peavy called a timeout. .7 seconds left. And Coach Peavy, I believe, did call a timeout.
Well, and again, if he got, that's another one of those, was it, well, he called it a timeout, it's a timeout, but it's another one of those palm up calls. That's a tough call right there, Grayson.
We're going to go ahead and take another short break. You're watching a Champion Sports production of UIL Playoff Basketball on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford.
Panthers, actually, they ended up clocking the Allen Eagles for that timeout. So Allen's only got 1 timeout left. Duncanville's got 3.
How could that, it was, Allen didn't have the basketball. How are they going to call a timeout?
12.7 seconds left in the game. Duncanville, 1-point lead, and they have the basketball. Beckham Black got to get the inbound in here. Got it into Caden Harris.
Foul.
Off to Black.
Got a foul.
And Black's going to get intentionally fouled.
They have to foul 4 more times in 10 seconds or get a turnover.
That is their 4th team foul. So Allen only needs to clock in 1 more. No, they call that, I think they called that the 5th one.
That will be the 5th one. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the bonus number. I'm not looking at the right number. So this will be foul shots.
And that was number 11 for Allen getting that one, Khalil Walker. That's his first personal. They are going to call it the 15th foul, so they're going to send Duncanville to the free throw line with 10 seconds left. Allen still with 1 timeout in their pocket. Duncanville with 3. And this is going to send Beckham Black to the free throw line for 2 shots, who, to his credit, he has had a fantastic basketball game. He struggled a bit from the charity stripe in this one.
And just a sophomore, and he's been so good in this second half, partner.
Huge shots right now for Beckham Black. Good on the first.
Sophomore? Nah. Season started, he was a sophomore. Not no more, partner.
10 seconds exactly on the clock. I would be curious to see if Allen chooses to call their final timeout after these free throws.
I still don't know how they were charged for that timeout on this out-of-bounds play if Duncanville had the basketball, so that's interesting.
Black, 2 for 2 from the line. Allen on the inbound, 8 seconds, and an intentional foul, it looks like, by Bug Edwards.
Smart play. Maybe they'll foul them all the way down. They still have 2 more to give. That was only the 2nd team foul on Duncanville in the court. No 3rd team foul. Score bet a little bit late.
That killed 3 seconds off the clock. 7.1 left. Payne inbounds it into Lawrence. Lawrence with 5. Lawrence calls a timeout with 3.9.
Now you'll see if they'll foul.
We'll go ahead and take another quick break. You're watching a Champion Sports production of UIL Playoff Basketball on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
At Higginbotham, we put people first. So
3.9 seconds on the clock. The Allen Eagles trail by 3 with the basketball. No timeouts left. It's the 6A Division I state semifinal. Payne tosses it across court. Thomas has it. 3 seconds. Three's up. No good. Rebounded. Beckham Black. Intentional foul. But they're going to say game over. It's over. The Duncanville Panthers pull it off. And Duncanville takes it 77-74. They're going to the 6A D1 state championship game.
Well, they did a great job of designing the play. They got the ball into the hands of DJ Thomas Jr., but they put a taller player on him. Caden Harris made it almost impossible to get the 3 up. If it went in, it would have counted. He got it off before the buzzer, but my goodness, what a comeback attempt by Allen. But how about Duncanville? How about Beckham Black stepping up to the foul line with 10 seconds left, knocking down 2 foul shots? That young man grew up right in front of our eyes.
I mean, it was at one point a solidified 10-point game heading into the fourth quarter for Duncanville. Allen came all the way back. They even stole the lead at one point, Pete. We're up by 2 or 3 points.